Hey everyone, it's Dudley here and welcome to day 2 of Big Oil Solo Stealth. This mission is actually pretty easy, just as day 1, you just gotta get the hang of it. So as you see, we got airplane keys. That asset is from day 1, it is really useful. Once you got the right engine, you can use this to get away instead of waiting for the helicopter. Also, you want to buy the extra helicopter fuel for just in case. It is pretty useful. So let's go into my loadout. For my loadout, I'm using the Mosconi 12G shotgun as my primary. I know I can't use it, but with both the attachment on it, it gives very high concealment, which gives me, my visibility is very low, which is pretty useful for this mission. As my secondary, I'm using the Compact 5 submachine gun, just because it is, I guess I really liked it in this mission. Don't ask me why I choose it. Also, I used a 2-piece suit and an ECM jammer. So with that said, let's head on in the video and I'll show you guys how to fix this mission and how to pick the right engine. Okay, so basically this mission is not too hard. You just want to be pretty careful with this though. First of all, you want to go check around the outside. As you see, there's usually a guy here by the gate, or he is down the road. As you see there, there's a road. There could be two outside. They will meet up each other at near the end of the house. You just gotta check for that before you take one of them down, because there could be another one outside. There could also be a camera watching the front or the back, so be really careful when you take out people in this house. Cameras can be everywhere. It is just so hard. You just gotta watch what you shoot, and then it should be all fine. So as you see, this guy's coming outside. I'm just checking if he's moving. As you see, he is moving out of sight, so I am gonna take him down. Actually, I was being pretty stupid here because he was still in sight of that door, so there was a chance that I was being spotted, but that wasn't, so that was just a little bit of luck. There was no guard coming out from that. But when you take guards down in this mission, you want to make sure that there's nobody that can or might see you from any side of view, so just be very careful with that. As you see, the point I am at now, at that bench, there could be the doctor sitting there. He could also be by the pool, but he's usually down in the basement where you gotta pick the engine. In this living room, there's usually two guards. I've seen options where there are 3 guards, and there's 1 guard more in the mission, which means you cannot take down all of the guards. Which is a pretty big problem when you're doing this on solo. So you just wanna go look around the house, see where your options are. There are usually 5 guards around. As I told you, there is a chance that there are 6 guards around. As you see, I'm sneaking up on this guy. He didn't spot me, which was pretty stupid. I just took him down really quickly. I'm gonna show you where you can hide the bodies inside of the house where nobody will come, so you can safely store the body bags. I'm gonna show you that right now. Just go into this little cinema thingy and throw it, not there, throw it right next to the bench, so that is out of view of the hallway, and basically nobody comes in there. So that is basically the best place to hide your body bags. Okay, so I think we got 3 guards now. That means there are 2 left. As you saw, there's a camera there. Try not to shoot any of the cameras yet, in case there are still guards moving around. Don't use your jammer too fast. If you got ECM overdrive or the other skill, I don't know what it's called, that lets you open security doors. I suggest keeping your jammer for that specific door instead of taking down cameras, because basically the most time here is drilling the door. That is what takes the most time in this mission. So So you see, I'm just looking around for either notes or guards. The notes you want to find, they are like little notepads. You want to go look for them. Those are hints that will indicate what is the right engine. You really need those notes, otherwise you're not going to solve this. I've seen spawns where there are no notes around. So you basically can't do anything. Then you can only go for the pressure, which is pretty much a problem because then you have no way of getting the right one. As you saw right here, I just took down these guards and there was a camera there, so I just placed a jammer. And I had to answer that pager really quickly. This was just one of those actions that is either luck or you're just really good at this game. This was just luck. I'm not that good at this game. As you saw, I wanted to place a second jammer, but I didn't do it because I didn't see any point of placing a second jammer. Anyway, as you see, we now got 5 guards. That is basically all the guards, so you can start shooting all the cameras, because you don't need those and they are only in the way when you're moving around the house. So next is looking for those notes. I'm gonna speed this part up, I guess, because it's also a little bit of waiting for the door to open. Basically, you want to go look for the server room. You can look from the outside under the shutters. If you look very carefully, you could see the right room. If you got the shutter codes, you should use those because they are very useful, and then you can check from the outside if that specific room is the server room. There are 3 rooms, 1 downstairs and 2 on the top floor. And you just want to go look for the right one. If you can't find it, just open a random door and just drill them all at the same time, or ECM jam them open. So I'm gonna speed this part up. I'll pause it when I see one of the notes. So I'll be right back. As you see here, I'm checking through the shutters if that is the right door. I wasn't really sure if it was the right one because I couldn't really see it. But I decided to open it, and then I noticed it wasn't the one. So be really careful when you open a door. Just make sure that you got the right one. Okay, so basically what you see here is one of the notes. As you see, it says 1-2 helium. You want to look at the helium part of this. That means that the liquid or gas we're looking for is helium. I'll get back to that when we head on in the basement. This is what basically what the notes looks like. You want to look for these notes in order to find the right one. Okay, so once it's done, you want to head over to this door here. It is located underneath the stairs. Then you just want to go downstairs and you want to make sure that this doctor guy gets underground, because he can basically mess it all up. He can call the cops just at the last moment. Okay, as you know, we had helium. So you want to look at this board and it says helium is a green can. So you want to bag everything that does not have this little can in green. So you just want to bag all the things that are not an option. Basically this part could be difficult when you're playing with players that don't know what they have to do, because they will basically go bagging all of these engines. So it's just playing with friends or having contact with the players you're playing with. So as you see, I'm just bagging the ones that do not have a green can. It just makes it a little bit easier. So then you want to go look for the second hint, and as you see it says 3H. That means there are 3 hoses attached to the engine, which I'll show you where you can find the 3. Of course it says 3 here, but on the engine there should be like 3 of these things on top of the blue big blue can. Those are the hoses. You want to count how many the engine has, and that is the amount that it has. So as you see, this one does not have 3, so I'm just bagging it. And this one also doesn't have 3, it has 2 as you see, so I also bag that one. So that keeps only 2 remaining. This one has 3 hoses, this one has 3 hoses as well, so they are all good. Then you want to go look around for the screens. It could be happened that one of the screens got shot while in combat, but you want to look for this one, which has 5817 psi. You want to go and grab your calculator real quick, so let me look that up. Okay, so when you got your calculator, you want to put up the number 5817. Then you want to do it separated by 10, and then times 0.7, and that is the answer. And then it should say like bigger or smaller on the screen, and this one was smaller than 407.19. So you just want to go look for the correct engine. As you see, basically you want to look on this meter, and then you want to get the right answer from what you just got, and if it's bigger or smaller. So basically I had it smaller than, so I took the right engine, I read it off of the meter, and I just took it to the helicopter point. Once the helicopter touches down, the alarm will go off and the cops will come. That is no problem. That is what happens when the helicopter touches down. So this is basically all you have to do. Just get the guard silently, pick the right engine, and then you can basically get out of there. If you got 2 possible options of the engine, I suggest taking them both to this point, because it is a pain in the ass to move them while the cops are all around you. So this was it for this video. I hope it was helpful, because a lot of people seem to get stuck on this mission with picking the right engine. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please give it a like, and subscribe to me if you haven't already, because it really helps me out. So thank you for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next episode. So I'll see you later.
Gentlemen, it seems our mutual friends were quite pleased. Thank you for the prompt delivery of this invention. Now the world will return to business as usual.